Hey Capricorn, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so let's get right into your March reading. Let's see what is going on for your sign. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorn signs. And like I always say, guys, keep in mind that the energy could be transferable. So it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or it could be the energy of someone or something around you. All right, so let's get a few cards from my first oracle deck. Now, this deck is Work Your Light Oracle cards. Okay. So let's see what is jumping out for you guys. So the first card you got was Trust the Niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay. The next card that you have is the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay. You guys are definitely being called to do something. I strongly feel that. All right. So let's get at least one more card here. Got at least one more card for my Capricorns. Okay, so your last card is the Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Now, when I see this card, guys, I truly think about the Tower card. A big change coming in. There's something that your spirit is just tugging at you about. All right. And it's something that comes naturally to you, to be honest. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Okay. I always say, guys, that when we really dislike a person or we just don't favor a person, ask yourself truly and honestly why. And most of the time it's because you see something that may remind you of you and the person. Okay, or they can just be a complete douche. But there's always more to the story. You have to ask yourself a little bit more. Like, I know that this person is shitty, but why is it triggering me? Why is it getting to the point where I'm putting energy into thinking about this? Why does it trigger? Okay. So this next oracle deck is Angel Answers Oracle. Okay, so let's get 3 more cards here, and we'll talk about this. But I definitely feel a very drastic tower moment happening for you guys. First card says wait, okay? And that's under Trust the Niggle, okay? The next card that you have, yes. And that's under the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So let's get at least one more card here for the Crumbling. What are you clinging onto? Okay. We have big, happy changes a year from now. So a year from now, guys, and I know this is such a cliche thing to say, but we saw how 2020 just kind of crept up on us, and it's just like, holy crap. And we had to adjust to a new way that a lot of us didn't see coming. But with this, I really see your life being completely different in ways that you probably won't think it can change within the next year. It's showing that a situation will improve. Look for a sign. So like, whatever it is now, maybe your money's not where you want it to be. Maybe you're not at the job you want to be at. I see a huge drastic change where you have all of that. Okay. For some of you, this could be a twin flame energy that comes in. This could be soulmate energy that comes in. Something that you've seen lifetime after lifetime. But for some of you specifically, this is something that you've dabbled in before, whether it's now or in a past life. And now, you know, you're seeing it all over again. Okay. Like one of the closest people to me, my cousin, she's a Capricorn. And this year we just decided, you know what? Let's travel. And I don't know what it was about travel that I'm like, oh, but it's so expensive and you have to do this and you have to do that. We're going to spend the money anyways. If it's not spent on a plane ride, it's spent on 2 or 3 bottles for the week. Okay. So her and I were just like, yo, we don't necessarily know how we're going to do it, but we have like 6 trips booked. And that's after like a month of us talking about traveling, and we're doing it, you know? So it could be that sort of thing where it's like, when you think of something, you put it in your existence, your whole life could change. Okay. So let's see what's going on, guys. All right. You know what? Let me use a new deck. This is Light Sears Tarot. I used my last deck for the last like 3-4 readings I did, so I'm going to give it a break. All right, so what is going on with the sign of Capricorn, past, present, and future, March 2021? All right, let's get 2 more cards here. Your cards are flying out, Capricorn. Okay, last card. All right, guys. So the energy that you guys have here, wow. Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, Empress card in the reverse, and then we have you, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I think that you guys get into something that is going to be very substantial for you. It's something that's going to have longevity tied to it, you know, generational wealth. This could be a person you're going to be with for a while. But when it comes to light that you're taking this direction, I feel like there's something that you have to let go of that could initially seem like a huge loss. But you're doing what you got to do. All right. I think that there's something here that you guys get into where it's wish fulfillment, but it's like that Neil song, you're the best thing I never knew I needed. Okay, so it could be that sort of energy where it's just like, I didn't even know this existed 2 weeks ago, but now that I know it exists, like this just changed my life. Okay. And it's a really good thing. And the reason why I say you don't see it coming is we have the Hermit card in the reverse. So think of the Hermit as like the student, okay? The person who's always studying. They want to get deeper knowledge. They want to know things. So this is something that's kind of like out of your knowing. But once you come across it, it's like, oh my God, this is it. All right. So let's start with the past, guys. All right. So we have the 9 of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands. There's something that clearly makes me unhappy, and I know that I will be so happy with life if I turn my back and allow myself to expand. Okay? Why is this 9 of Cups in the reverse? We have the 9 of Wands. I think this is something you guys try to endure for as long as possible, but logical thinking had to come in. All right, so you could have been dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you just doing the logical thing, taking action, doing what makes sense. But I feel like there was a devil you were protecting yourself from. Okay? Why is this 10 of Cups here? Judgment card upright. So you guys definitely made the right call. There's something changed. You know you don't want to go back to it. And you go into something that you're very, very passionate about. Okay? For some of you, this could have to do with another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay? But it's like something definitely had to be let go of. You had to get over something. You had to see something for what it was. All right? So you're able to turn your back. And there's so much expansion that's going to happen. Why is this 3 of Wands here? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Your energy right there. The Emperor. So Emperor, this could be Aries, Virgo. We have a lot of Earth energy. I know you guys are Earth. But you take such an authentic path. Let me turn my back on this. Let me take one step at a time to do what authentically suits me. Like, it's time for me to get serious. It's time for me to take control. It's time for me to be in charge of what I'm doing. Okay? So now you're thinking clearly. And it's taking you to a place where you feel very stable and you stop putting effort into whatever was a waste of time and you get balanced because of that. All right? So in your present moment, guys, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Okay? For some of you, maybe you're worried that a person cannot be trusted. Maybe someone feels that way towards you. I think that there's something I only know how to say it in Spanish, involucrado. But there's just something that you're very like, is that involved? Maybe. All right, my Spanish is a little rusty. But there's something here where there's an energy that's not too trustworthy. It's kind of like all over the place. And a person's worried about it. You could be worried about talking to somebody. You could be worried maybe the person I want has someone else. It could be something like that. Why is this Knight of Wands in the reverse here? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Devil card. Okay? So there's an energy that really cannot be trusted, guys. I see a lot of toxicity around it. And I really see you guys being in a place where you're really just seeking peace. Okay? You're really just seeking peace. You're seeking balance. Why is this Queen of Cups here? Anything else about her or him? Six of Swords. In order for me to be in peace, in order for me to be in a good place, I have to move away from this. Okay? And I accept that now. Now, the next card, this is your center card. This is the core energy. We have the Nine of Swords. Overthinking, anxiety, stressing ourselves out, creating scenarios that may not even exist. Why is this Nine of Swords here? We have the Strength card in the reverse and two cards I pulled out. Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You know what you have to move away from, but you still think about it. You're still worried about it. The path that you're taking, you guys are getting balanced. And I feel that you're very excited. But what it is I don't think you're 100% over what kind of screwed you over. Okay? So I don't think that this is something that you can necessarily, flip the switch on. I think that you're going to, it's going to take you a moment to come to terms with, okay, this is no longer the way things are going to be. And let me adjust to my new life. And you're ready. Okay? I think that your emotions are just catching up with you. Why is this Eight of Wands here? The Tower card. So your life is changing drastically this month, Capricorn. Okay. Star card in the reverse. And you lose faith in someone or something. But you decide to take a path that leads you to success. Okay. And if there's any sense of, feeling lonely or having financial problems, that completely subsides. All right. But something was just blocking you. And I feel that it was something that you were not genuinely invested in, Capricorn. Okay. Now, moving forward into the future, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hanged Man, and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So there's this sense of, look, I just want to go with the flow. I want to do what makes sense. With the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, you find balance. Okay. But there might be something from the past that tries to reappear in your life or that you reach out to. So let's break this down. Why is this Two of Pentacles in the reverse here? Eight of Swords. It's like you find balance, but there's something that you guys may feel so stuck on. It's like you're making money, you're doing your thing, you're building, you feel abundant, but your mind is just stuck on something, all right? There's something that you guys had to put in the past just to kind of get your groove back, all right? And it was very logical, and now you're on the path that you're supposed to be on, but again, there's something that just kind of like stays in your mind. Why is this Hanged Man here? Six of Wands. By you taking the path that is most natural for you, that's what leads you to success. Okay, maybe love for some of you. We have Knight of Cups, so this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's a lot of water energy here. We have the Queen of Cups here as well. All right, so this could have to do with the water sign, or you just finding that emotional balance. Okay, but I sense a lot of recovery. All right, so what is this that's trying to come in? Whether it's you seeking it out or someone else, what is this about? The Sun card in the reverse. The King of Cups. I think there's something that tries to come in, but at this point, you've grown so strong within yourself that you're like, you know what? This depleted the shit out of me, and that was a hard thing to do. I'm good. All right, I've been on this little cliff alone, but now, now my aura is stronger, okay? Now I'm just happier. And I see that this wasn't helping me to be happy. So it's kind of like the ex who tries to come back in when you're married with a new family. It's like, look, maybe 8 years ago we could have had a conversation, but like my kid's about to go to middle school. Like, can you not, bad timing, don't do it. you know? So it's that sort of thing where something just kind of came in too late, or you're just like, you're over it. All right, guys? So let's get some guidance for this month. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. If this is resonating with you guys so far, there is a link in the description below to donate. Thank you for all the support for this channel. And you guys can follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I am also on Twitter, Bruja. And I did just reopen my readings, guys, because I have just a few to get out. So I was able to open that. So just be easy on me. I'm going to take it slow at first. If it gets too overwhelming, I'll take it down. But it is there. Go for it. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. So something was a waste of time and effort, and you're really protecting yourself at this point. Okay? Because you lost too much. You were way too depleted, and you see that now. Something may have came to light where you just knew you had to let go of something. Magician reversed. So you're not even going to put effort into it. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. I already know where this is going to lead me. And that's not the yellow brick road I want to follow right now. Okay? We have the World card. So, guys, it's a whole new chapter. It's a whole new ball game. All right? And you're focused. This is mind over heart. Okay? For some of you, this could have to do with the Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But you're redirecting your path. You knew something wasn't for you, and you're empowered without it. Not only do you see this as bad judgment, but I don't see this as something that you go back to once you decide, no more. All right? So you guys just have to stay focused. There's something that Spirit just, wants you to pull away from, and you become much more powerful once you do. All right, guys? All right, Capricorn, I love you guys so much. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions. I'm here, guys. I'll be back with some more readings soon.